what's good? It's Joseph 3 Banks, aka J3B, for Run the Comics. Run them comics, son. And this is a run which I picked up at the Hobbit Hole, a really dope spot in McDonough, Georgia. Check them out. Really friendly, help you out. And this is what I copped there, all right? First off, we have the Loners, the 6-issue run. I have number 3 of 6. I'm trying to get the whole run. Penance, if you remember Penance from Generation X, she is back. Okay. Next, we have Marvel Comics Generation X Underground Special, number 1. And I got this because of the cover. The cover is just really dope. Jim Mumfood is the illustrator of this cover right here. Illustrate the whole book. Really dope, really dope. I'm gonna really dig in this. I have to really digest this one. I gotta go back and read this one. The next 2 are Generation X. This one here is number 10 and number 12. Generation X, by Lobdell and Chris Bacalo, created by them. These covers were illustrated by Christopher. I forgot his first name, but his last name is Christopher. Maybe it's his first name. I don't know. Put down in the comments what you believe, what you think. And next we have Generation Next. Number 1 of that, Enter Now, the Age of Apocalypse. So this should be an interesting read, and also the cover is just really dope. Done by Christopher again. Now that cover right there, graffiti style. Let me just get a closer look. The Rules of the Game, Part 3, Spider-Man. Kyrie Randolph illustrated the inside. That cover just really jumped out. I had to grab that. It's number 55, Peter Parker, Spider-Man. The great Jim Lee illustrated this second volume of Gen 13. It's number 7. I thought it was actually from volume 1 because I was actually getting those, but it's actually volume 2 when it came another run. Brandon Choi worked on, also Scott Williams. Beautiful cover. Jim Lee always does dope stuff. Invincible number 50, Ryan Otley. That's just a dope cover. I said, let me check out this. I've always wanted to get into Invincible, so I'm gonna try with this. So I'm gonna check this one out and maybe even go back to some older Invincibles. And beautiful right here, Incredible Hulk, number 38. Andrews. Kari Andrews. He did a bunch of covers during this span between 38 and 49. I think even maybe a little bit longer, but man, this is little Hulk and Doc Samson. This is a dope cover. The next 4 are all Sovereign 7s from DC. I don't know if for some reason it's a soft spot for me, so I love the Sovereign 7. That's number 4. I already have 1 through 3. That's 4, 5, 6, and 7. Dwayne Turner's the illustrator. Also did the covers. Now this one, I know a lot of people grabbed this one, but I didn't grab it initially, but I had to come back and grab it. Spawn 270. There's even a sketch version of this, which I wanna grab, and I know exactly where I can get it. But this is really dope. That's just, there's a little bit of glare. No. Yeah. Back to Alex Ross. Alex Ross, number 12 for Justice. This is the number 12 in the 12-issue run. I just saw this. It was just so beautiful. Those colors just really pop. Really dope. Here you know it's just the kids playing. And last, this is the creme de la creme for me. I've been looking for this comic for over 20 years. finally found it. And it is Battle Angel Alita #1, story and art by Yukito Kishiro. I have like 7 and 8. I know I have like 5, 7, and 8, something like that. But this is the first run. As you can tell, everybody's getting mangas now. Well, before the mangas, they were doing comics. And this is just beautiful, Battle Angel Alita. I think we're doing a movie about Battle Angel Alita, I believe. But we'll see. We'll see. But that's what I got for this run from the Hobbit Hole. Really dope spot, like I said. Check them out. And, you know, let me know what you think. Like, share, subscribe. Leave a comment below. Tell me what comics you're copping. Which ones did you really love on your little run? All right? Take it easy. Grace and peace.